Making sure that voters get their ballot and that they're able to return their ballot and that it is counted is our number one priority. Voters have until 8 p.m. on election night to return their ballot or to make sure that it's postmarked by election day. And so the most important thing is that if you are mailing your ballot, you should mail it at least a week before election day. If you choose to wait until after that date, and that's okay, you should use one of our several drop boxes that are throughout the community. You can find a list of those drop boxes on our website. Make sure that you are there in ample time to drop it in the box. If they're delivered after 8 p.m., then they are not allowed to be counted. The other thing that is really important is to make sure that you sign your ballot. So before you drop that ballot in a mail receptacle or in one of our drop boxes, double check it to make sure that you've signed it. And when you're signing that ballot, you want to make sure that you're signing it with a good official signature. The most typical way for people to register to vote now is to do it online. And when a voter registers to vote online, their signature is captured from their driver's license or their Washington State ID card. So you want to make sure, look at your driver's license. If you registered to vote online, that's the signature that we're using to compare to your ballot. If you want to vote in the November election, check to make sure that you're registered to vote. If you're not, the simplest way to do that is to register online. We do have a voting center set up that will be open once the ballots are mailed out. It will be open for voters to come in. Voters do have up until 8 p.m. on election night to register to vote. So we don't advise that you wait until 8 p.m. on election night. We will be available at our voting center to register voters right up until that time, but you may face crowds if you do that. We try and do a lot of messaging to remind voters about what they need to do up until election day, but really the most important advocate for every voter is themselves. Check now, plan ahead, act early, vote safely.